5 Delta Whiskey, left base for runway 2.
At the Whiskey runway 2, clear for the 3105.
Clear for the action for runway 2, 5 Delta Whiskey.
Reset our fuel because we added fuel. We're back at 64 gallons.
At full?
Actually, 74 is full, but with 2 people and full tanks, we're actually a little bit too heavy in the front. We would be what they call out of balance. So we only need about, looks like 19.7 gallons to get there. So just don't need all that fuel.
How much will we use on the way?
What's that?
How much will we use on the way to Kansas?
We'll use 19.7 gallons. So when we get there, it should be, it was started at 64, so when we get there, it should be about 44.
There's a Whiskey right close for
There's a guy taking off right there.
Rogers Executive Airport, Carter Field.
That gives us our weather for here. Now we're going to call tower on the ground.
These are 5 Whiskey Tower, runway 2, clear for the 3105.
Let them know what we're wanting to do. Good morning, Rogers Tower, Bonanza 6980 Bravo. Right over there in that little tower.
Say again?
I said, good morning, Rogers. This is Bonanza 6980 Bravo.
6980 Bravo, ground.
Yeah, I'd like to pick up VFR radar services to India X-Ray Delta, which would be Kansas City, New Century, at 6,500 feet for a Bonanza G36 slant Golf. Yeah. All right, checklist is complete.
7305 Delta Whiskey, right close for report base.
Right close loop, report on base, 5 Delta Whiskey.
He turned right or left?
6980 Bravo Tower, runway 2, clear for takeoff, wind 3105.
3105, clear for takeoff, 80 Bravo. He turned right?
Yeah.
All right, perfect, because we're going left. So I like working with Rogers. They do a pretty good job of their traffic management, which is awesome. Perfect. Perfect, perfect. We always get that little warning. It's a fuel flow warning. Just says, hey, you're using a lot of fuel. Well, no kidding, I'm taking off. All right, we tap the brakes. The gear away. I always put the brakes on before you put the gear away because you don't want the wheels spinning when it's up into the gear.
6980 Bravo, contact departure.
Over departure, have a great day, 80 Bravo. Always wait a second before you talk to them, make sure they're not in the middle of talking to somebody else.
Jet card 804, Rogers Airport, 1 to 2 o'clock, 9 miles.
Yeah, jet card 804.
Jet card 804, you said you're still in sight?
Affirmative, jet card 804.
Jet card 804, cleared visual approach, runway 2.
Clear visual, runway 2, jet card 804.
Good morning, Rogers. Approach Bonanza, or excuse me, XNA approach Bonanza 6980 Bravo. Just off Rogers, 2200, climb at 6.5.
Bonanza 6980 Bravo, raise back departure radar contact. Fly heading 360, vectors for traffic.
360, vector for traffic, 80 Bravo. There's traffic right over here in our face. You can see him on the scopes here. Here. He's telling us to turn our heading a little bit.
Jet card 804, contact Rogers Tower 19.37, have a great day.
Morning, Sergeant Cardi.
That means there's somebody over here practicing. So these guys right here are over there practicing.
94, contact Memphis Center 126.1. Have a great day.
26-1 on by 35, 94. Have a great day, too.
Razorback, 744 Alpha Charlie, is missed off Bentonville.
744 Alpha Charlie, Razorback departure, ident, Drake altimeter 3006.
Thanks.
Looks like they're about 4 miles away, but we're already above them.
Contact 2 miles north of the Bentonville Airport. Understand you want the ILS 180 Springdale?
Affirmative.
744 Alpha Charlie, roger. Turn right, heading of 090, vectors for the ILS on approach course.
Turn right, heading 090 for Alpha Charlie.
Bonanza 6980 Bravo, traffic no factor, proceed on course.
On course 80 Bravo, thanks.
Are you saying you can go back?
Yep, so what he did was he let me know that they're no factor anymore, and the reason is because they're about 1,800 feet below us now, so even if I flew right over them, we're more than 1,000 feet apart, so that's fine.
Razorback approach,
In fact, it looks like you may see them just right over here in a couple minutes.
Ident, Drake altimeter 3006.
3006 for 732 Victor Romeo.
732 Victor Romeo, radar contact 1 mile north of Bentonville, and are you headed to the north practice area?
732 Victor Romeo, affirmative.
Proceed on course for 732 Victor Romeo.
It's the north practice area over there.
Proceed on course, 732 Victor Romeo.
This is where, when we take off from Bentonville, when I was training, we take off here and we come up here, and this is where you practice over the P Ridge area or just a little north of it, because there's just not many homes or anything like that under you. And so if there was ever an issue, it's a lot safer for people on the ground.
More open fields.
Precisely.
For Alpha Charlie, Springdale still has a couple aircraft in the pattern. They would rather you do the RNAV runway 36 if you can accommodate that first.
And 4 Alpha Charlie, could we shoot the approach and then break it off way early, and then we'll go on ahead and do the RNAV?
744 Alpha Charlie, A-firm, go ahead and turn right, heading a 160.
160 on the heading, 4 Alpha Charlie. Yeah, we'll break it off as early as they need us to.
See how we're climbing at 1,100 feet a minute?
Thank you for your help.
When it's cold like this, the air is a lot more dense, so there's more air to lift the plane. But it'll climb a lot better than on a hot day.
Yeah, because a hot day, the air's thicker, right?
It's not thicker, the molecules are further apart. So there's less pressure to lift the wing. When it's colder, everything condenses. So in the summertime, it becomes extremely important that pilots manage their weight and that kind of stuff in an aircraft because of that purpose. Can easily be loaded up and way too heavy for a hot summer day. I'd be able to get off the ground.
4 Alpha Charlie, cancel altitude restrictions.
Cancel altitude restrictions.
All right. We are at altitude, 6,500 feet, so we're going to leave the throttle completely forward, which means wide open. We're going to bring this blue button down, which is the RPMs. We're going to bring that down to 2,500, which is changing the angle on the prop.
Negative, I'm sorry. I didn't know that we were cleared for the approach.
Essentially to help us go faster. And we're going to change that fuel flow from 31.15 and a half. And you'll actually feel the plane slow down here in just a second.
To join in, we'll let you know when we're at
Right there.
Oh, yeah.
Feel that slow down?
Yeah.
What we did was we pulled out how much fuel we were shoving in there. The purpose of that is that temperature right there below 180.
Whiskey Bravo at 5,500.
Because if it gets above 180, it means the engine's getting too hot.
300.
If you shove too much fuel in the engine,
Bonanza 6980 Bravo, contact Kansas City Center 128.6. Have a great day.
28680 Bravo, good day, sir. If you shove too much fuel and too much throttle in the engine, it gets too hot too fast, and it can overheat and damage the engine, or make it, heaven forbid, come to a screeching halt. So.
Yeah.
Good morning, Kansas City Center, Bonanza 6980 Bravo, level 6.5.
November 6980 Bravo, Kansas City Center, drop on altimeter 3009er.
300980 Bravo. Well, that's it. We sit here for the next hour and 2 minutes. We told him 11:30. It's actually going to be about 11:45.
Better than early than late.
Precisely.
Especially knowing Joshua.
Well, when we leave the house, we always tell the kids 15, 20 minutes early is actually when we're leaving, so they're ready at that point, because we know they won't be.
Really understand that.
Here's a plane tracking right at us.
Kansas City taxpayer at 11, 12,700.
It says he's 1,400 feet below us.
Climate change level 230.
Maintain 230.
So we may actually cross right over, but
Tag 11, pay attention.
since he's that far apart, it won't matter.
23 is good for our final.
Yep, I knew it. We got a 34 knot wind, so basically 34 knots blowing in our face.
But yeah, we'll.
That's why we're only going 134 over the ground.
Okay, yeah, that's fine. And
Going 168 through the air, but 134 over the
I
ground.
don't want the approach into Springfield. We haven't picked up the weather yet.
But
so,
this afternoon when we come back, we'll have 34 knots on our tail, hopefully, and make that trip a lot shorter.
Yeah, that's how it was last trip when we went up to Kansas City.
Thanks, Expert 11.
yeah, I'll get it right. Tag Spirit 11, thank you.
Home seemed really fast.
A whole nother beautiful world up here, isn't it?
Very beautiful.
Many people get to experience it.
It's like a whole nother viewpoint.
Kane 11, Kansas City Center, Woodring, altimeter 3013, pay attention.
You can see how close we're going to pass. But that line is his vectoring line, so essentially it's showing us that he's going to pass behind us. You'll see him right down there in a second.
Yeah, I see him right there.
Him inside?
I got a
Yeah.
Payne 1 on a different frequency, that wasn't for you.
That's
Yep.
it?
Okay, Roger, thanks.
Payne Flight 11, Kansas City Center, I got a tag Spirit 11 on a different frequency, so keep your ear out and just let me know once you're done on the AR track and you're ready for...
It's really low.
Uh-huh.
Anybody else? November 88, Juliet Bravo, Kansas City Center, good afternoon. Woodring altimeter, question, it's still the morning. Woodring altimeter 3013.
It's kind of cool how, like, the trees and stuff, like the tree line, it branches out like snowflakes.
I do, yeah. I'm going to set your chair back a little bit so you're not so comfortable. There you go.
That was 4631, Kansas City Center, good morning.
All right, we're going to fly a practice approach in here. I'm setting in our altitudes and all that.
That was 4693, descend on pilot discretion, maintain level 19.
This is a specific landing procedure for if it was bad weather or in the clouds you can't see.
Set the call sign wrong. That was 4631, descend on pilot discretion, maintain level 190.
When we do it in the, you know, the weather's nice like this, it's nice practice, but thankfully they work with you on it.
Romeo Bravo, Kansas City Center, good morning. Tulsa altimeter 3009.
3009 Bravo, good morning.
These are all planes, right?
Those are all planes, and it lists their altitude
altimeter 3014.
in hundreds of feet. So that guy's 1,500 feet plus, which means he's 1,500 feet above us. This guy's 1,700 feet, which means he's 1,700 feet below us.
Okay, okay.
So it helps you to visualize where they are, and all that type of thing.
Higher, wouldn't those be like bigger planes usually fly?
Well, potentially, but you know, when they're like that, if you see the same number for a period of time, he's probably the same type of plane we are. He just picked that particular altitude, and like I picked 6,500 feet, and that's just the altitude I'm flying.
Gotcha.
I picked it because I wanted to go to 10,500. The winds up there were about 50 miles an hour in our face. Well, that wouldn't have helped.
Yeah.
Tag 1-1, there was a report of moderate turbulence in that area about 45 minutes ago at 20 to 23. So if you get anything and you need to start down early, let me know.
All right, we'll let you know. Tag Spirit 1-1. Then runway 36, 72, 8,000, climbing 15.
This is called Sirius XM Weather, and it's a satellite version of weather, which this gives me weather on this thing here.
36, 72.
This gives me weather through the satellite, so it's a lot more accurate. But
Gotcha.
see these barbs?
Yeah.
And they're pointing that way. It's kind of like an arrow. That's the direction of the wind. And each full bar is 10 knots. That one is 2 full and 1/2. That'd be 25 knots. So it's telling us at this particular altitude, that's our wind. It looks like down here in South Arkansas, there's a little bit of weather.
Skywest 4631, cross top scatter below 15,000, descend and maintain 10,000, Wichita altimeter 3015.
KC Center, Archer 47393.
Are we in Missouri yet?
That's the state of Arkansas there.
Okay.
So we're in Missouri.
Skywest 4631.
Arkansas. Neosho, Missouri's right there off our left wing.
Thank you.
The weather on the whole world.
Wow.
KC Center, Archer 47393, 2,200, climb for 6,000.
47393, Kansas City Center radar, contact 1 mile north and west of the Joplin Airport, Wichita altimeter 3015, over an hour old.
Our top of descent, that little TOD says 5 minutes and 40 seconds, so that's when we'll start going down.
Okay.
Or 14 minutes from there. 14:30.
You said that it stands for a time of descent.
Top of descent, yep. Top of descent, yeah.
1201, Whiteman altimeter 3005.
There's also another word, another one further up here. It's called BOD, or bottom of descent.
Okay.
We'll see that once we start down.
Number 8 Charlie, Kansas City Center, calling maintain flight level 230.
There'll be a little banana little thing, a little blue banana looking thing, and that tells you where you're going to be at a set point in time based on your angle of descent, whether you're going down slow or going down fast.
Delta 1342, Kansas City Center, climbing maintain flight level 230. November 528 Whiskey Alpha, contact
You can control that camera on the wing over there by my phone.
Good day.
Neat.
That's the cool thing about technology.
It took me a while to figure out how to do it, but I finally figured it out.
531 Charlie Bravo, Kansas City Center.
Oh, there's that power plant over there. It doesn't look like they're producing today, though.
Yeah.
There is a small steam cloud up there, though. Yeah, they're producing. Normally, when we fly direct to the airport and don't fly this particular approach, we fly really close to that thing.
Southwest 2412, Kansas City Center, call maintain flight level 230.
See if we can listen to the weather at the airport.
To the altitude 100. New Century Air Center. Automated weather observation 1653 Zulu. Wind 340 at 09er. Visibility 10. Sky condition clear. Temperature 06 Celsius. Dew point -01 Celsius. Altimeter 3011. Remarks. Density altitude 100.
3011, all right.
3 Kilo Charlie, thanks.
I think our next code will be 18.9, so I'm going to go ahead and get that when she switches us.
Delta 1342, contact Kansas City Center 119.47. Good day.
Is your headache any better?
Yeah, a little bit. It's just my eye. I'm so tired of I just feel like there's something behind my eye that just causes so much pressure every day. Then it will move down to my ear and
Outlaw 51, clear direct Hayes, Hotel Yankee Sierra.
Alright, 2 minutes until we descend.
Remember ACR Charlie, contact Kansas City Center 125.17. Good day.
It gets busier and busier and busier the closer we get to Kansas City. So we end up talking to the controllers that are talking to all the airliners and everybody else.
Vertical track.
Outlaw 51, contact Kansas City Center.
Now that's our alert that 1 minute will start down. The autopilot will start us down.
there's a lot of marsh areas up here.
Yep, you can see a lot of that stuff down there. I'm going to brief the approach plate here. RNAV 36 into New Century. Just approach, 3,100 feet. I'm direct Zodpu. All these little approaches and all these little locations, these little triangles, those are all locations. They give them weird names, like this one's Zodpu. That one's Napvi. That one's Unoxi. We're going to one called Anquam. Always hilarious.
Do they mean anything, or acronyms for anything, or they're just weird?
They're just, they just have to be different. So,
yeah.
I guess over the years they've run out of names. Alright, so we're going to begin down now. I'm going to pull the throttle back. Everything else stays put.
November 7 Echo Bravo, and are you ready to depart at this time? And November 7 Echo Bravo, rudder, and stand by, I'll get right back to you.
And there's our banana right there.
Airshell 6052, Kansas City Center, climb maintain flight level 230. Number 3 Kilo Charlie, descend and maintain 3,000.
So, we're descending now. I got a little bit above where I wanted to descend, so we're going down at 500 feet a minute. Normally we would go down at 400 feet.
And November 717 Echo Bravo,
going down at 500 feet to catch up a little bit here because we're a little bit behind. But that's why it's showing the banana a little bit more at the BOD. So there's that BOD I was telling you about. That's called bottom of descent.
1701. And
we have 3,100 feet, because that's where we want to be when we get to that point.
Contact Kansas City Center 126.
Right now we're at 5,800 feet, going down to 3,100 feet.
7 Echo Bravo, read back correct. We'll talk to you on the go.
There it got. So it recaptured our descent.
November 6980 Bravo, contact
slowed us to 400.
123.905, and they know you're looking for that practice approach. Good day.
2395, thanks for the help, 80 Bravo, good day. Good morning, Kansas City approach, Bonanza 6980 Bravo, descending down for the RDAF 36, beginning at Anquam into New Century, 80 Bravo.
November 6980 Bravo, good morning, Kansas City approach. Expect GPS runway 36 approach, maintain VFR, how will this approach terminate?
Full stop at New Century, and we do have the weather, 80 Bravo.
Number 80 Bravo, roger, view for altitude is your discretion. Skyway 3655, turn left heading 100, descend and maintain 3000.
Left heading 100, 3000, Skyway 3655.
November 2300, X-ray, contact Kansas City Central.
Yours always pop going down.
125.55,
Yeah,
have a great day.
Why does this move? Like, because it was just behind, and then it jumped to this way.
2 Tango Bravo, descend at pilot's discretion, maintain.
So the Banana is calculating where the plane will get to 3,100 feet relative to the angle it's at. So if we point the nose down, we're going to be going down a lot faster. We would get, that Banana would move this way.
That way, okay.
If we slowed our descent, point the nose up a little bit, the Banana would go way out to here. So the computer's always calculating that for us.
Gotcha.
Basically, we're following these magenta boxes in, and the autopilot is doing that for us at this point. I didn't have the right button pushed when we got to the point where we needed to go down, so it took a minute to get it all straight. And by that point, we were above where we needed to go down, so we went down faster than you would normally go to catch up to that particular descent.
Gotcha, so that's why it was so close this way.
55, clear visual approach runway 1 left. Contact tower 128.2. Have a great day, sir.
Here's a different visual reference of it.
Oh,
That's 3,100 feet at Anquam.
Thank you.
Right? And then we'll get to 3,100, then we're going to fly straight a little bit, and then we'll go down to 2,700, which is our next point. It's called Jikla, and that's where we'll intercept the particular, what's called intercept the glide slope, which means the particular angle to go straight to the runway.
Gotcha.
It's called a glide slope.
And does that change with, like, your approach that you're going to do? Does that,
Absolutely,
okay.
Yeah. Every approach has different pathways to get into it. Like if we were landing 1-8 over here, we may fly over here to a certain point, then fly to here to a certain point, and then fly down this way.
Gotcha.
But it's basically like a road map, really.
Yeah.
But the important thing is that you understand it properly and you do exactly what it says, because this is a perfectly clear VFR day. You can see anything you want. Imagine, I always tell people this is what it's like. Imagine throwing a comforter over this and you can't see anything.
Yeah.
It'd be like trying to drive your car with a blanket over it and nothing but a GPS or a radar or whatever to try and get you where you need to go. So when you can't see, extremely important that you follow exactly where it says to go and be at the exact altitude it says.
Bonanza 80 Bravo, are you direct to Anquam?
Hey, firm, direct Anquam, 80 Bravo.
Bonanza 80 Bravo, 5.5 miles from Anquam, maintain VFR, cleared RNAV GPS runway 36 approach at New Century.
All right, cleared RNAV 36 into New Century, 80 Bravo, thank you. So we can't go to that point until she said what she just said, cleared for the approach, so that's good. But the reason this is important is because these little white things out here, these are all towers and light poles, and they're white right now because we're above them. When they're yellow, it means you better be careful. When they're red, it means you're going to hit them.
2470, turn left direct sprint, resume DOSOA transition.
That's why it's so important to play the game, follow the map appropriately, because technically you can't see anything.
Pilot's discretion.
302 Tango Bravo down to 4,000, pilot discretion.
You can see here, see these white boxes?
Uh-huh.
That's what's called the glide slope. So that is the proper angle and descent ratio to take you right to the runway. We're still following the pink ones.
Flight 331, good morning, Kansas.
We're on an approach, but once we turn, eventually these pink boxes will meet up with those white boxes.
Gotcha.
We'll be on the appropriate approach. So.
And then that's what that was, the descent.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep, that's a vertical, basically it's a vertical indication, a vertical plan of what we're doing.
Gotcha.
Plane will fly that
3704,
very
good morning,
specifically.
Kansas City departure, radar contact, procedure at Keiko, resume boating transition, climb and maintain 15,000.
15,000 Dark Keiko, Brickyard.
What I'm going to do now is I'm going to put an approach up here, which is the
Beechcraft 2 Tango Bravo,
basically
maintain
the plan.
3,000, turn
there we are on that plan, which is the same thing.
2 Tango Bravo down to 3,000, left to 120.
It's telling me in 5 seconds we're going to turn.
Okay, departure Brickyard 37.
There's the airport right there, runway inside.
Brickyard 3704, thank you for verifying. 15,000, 15,000.
Yeah, we're turning.
Thank you, Brickyard 37.
And the magenta boxes, we're still following the magenta boxes, but
Number 8331
we're going to intercept the white boxes. And the point where the magenta boxes and the white boxes come together is where we'll start going for the actual landing.
Okay.
Right now we're still just kind of following a plan.
Now we're in between them.
So we're basically in between them. The magenta ones are coming down. We need to get to the next point, which is Jikla here. And see it says 2,700 feet. I'm going to go ahead and hit vertical speed, and we're going to go down 2,700.
November 7 Charlie Charlie, Kansas City departure, good morning, ident.
If you cheat look here, Bonanza is going to be before.
Northeast of the New Century.
That means we'll definitely make it in time.
Altimeter 3010, altitude indicates 3,800.
If it was any farther, you'd be worried, right?
Citation 7 Charlie Charlie, climb and maintain 15,000, 15,000. Frontier Flight 331, contact Kansas City Center 123.
That little beep you hear is a 200-foot warning, so it always beeps when you're 200 feet from
Frontier Flight 331,
the point you're trying to get to. So what I'm going to do is read.
80 Bravo, radar service is terminated. Contact New Century Tower 133.0. Have a great day.
3308, thanks for help. 80 Bravo, good day.
November 7 Charlie Charlie, turn right heading 090.
Good morning, New Century Tower, Bonanza 6980 Bravo on the RNAV 36, about to intercept Jikla.
Bonanza 6980 Bravo, New Century Tower, roger, report the 4-mile final, runway 36.
Report 4-mile final, 3680 Bravo.
Geiger 972 November Charlie, runway 36.
He wants me to tell him when we're 4 miles from landing, obviously, because he's got other planes he's trying to get in front of us and so forth. So.
Sierra 15 Sierra, we're at KIXD inbound.
See the magenta lines and the white lines are about to merge. When they merge, you'll see that GP and white change to green.
East of the airport, for right base,
which means essentially at that point,
okay, well, 2 miles.
We're on the glide path going down. That's going to happen in 3 seconds. 2.
Trinidad 5.
There we go.
Turn out to the west. Thank you, sir. Have a good day.
Drop our gear.
Left under cruise. Have a good day. 5 Tango Bravo.
We're going to set our flaps, which are the little things on the inside there. Go down to about 18 on the manifold and just follow it down.
November 6715 Sierra, opposite direction, Skyhawk departing runway 36. He'll be in a left turn to the south.
Roger, we're about 3.5 miles out now.
November 972 November Charlie, opposite direction, aircraft inbound at 2 miles. He'll be circling to the east of the airport.
Lights are going on. Pump is off. We don't need it. Flaps are set.
Here, we're circling to the east for right downwind. And we're about 2.5
Our speed
miles.
is good.
Charlie Hotel, contact departure, good day.
4 mile final, 36 for 80 Bravo.
November 6715 Sierra, start your circle now, sir.
We're starting our circle, 150.
November 6980 Bravo, runway 36, clear to land.
Clear to land, 80 Bravo.
Warrior 15 Charlie Hotel, contact departure.
He's got someone landing right in front of us, actually.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
And Tower 2 November Charlie, we're doing southbound. You want us to go right or left, sir?
A left turn for November 2 November Charlie.
Copy, left turn, 2 November Charlie.
80 Bravo, we'll be heading to advanced jet.
I'm sorry, Echo Bravo, or 0 Bravo, say again?
Just letting you know we're going to go to advanced jet.
Roger, you can expect a right turn on runway 4 if able.
Will do. 80 Bravo.
Alright, get my chair set properly.
Oh, they just departing? Because they're turning.
Yeah, they departed in front of us. Yep. We're about to get an alert. It says 500 feet.
Right downwind.
So we're 500 feet above the ground.
Sierra, Roger, you're number 2 to follow the Bonanza that is, a beach that's half mile final, report that traffic in sight, runway 36, clear to land.
Okay, clear to
Go
land.
mixture rich, prop full. There's a train going across in front of us. Alright, gumps check again, gears down, approach flaps are set. We're going to hear minimums in just a second. When we do, we're going to put our flaps to full.
972 November Charlie, you can proceed on course for exchange proof.
Minimums.
There it is.
Minimums.
Proceed on course.
Flaps full. Now we're set up to land properly.
15 Sierra, we've got the traffic.
15 Sierra, Roger, you can turn your base, follow that traffic, runway 36, clear to land.
Roger, clear to land. 15 Sierra.
New Century Tower, Cessna 3165 Yankees 6 to the southwest inbound for landing.
Cessna 3165 Yankee, New Century Tower, altimeter is 3010, report 2 miles southwest.
Report 2 miles southwest, and we have the ASOS 65 Yankee.
As we get up to 7,500, we're going to get that fuel pump down from high to low. Watch this little fuel flow drop just a little bit. We'll go from low to off and let it drop a little bit more. Then we'll go ahead and start pulling our prop back. There's our 200-foot warning for the NXI system for 7,500. All right, we're there. We're going to go from high fuel pump to low for a second. Watching this right there to see it drop just a hair. There it goes. And we'll go ahead and go from low to off.
And last concern, please accept on your signal.
Up a little bit more. We'll leave our throttle wide open. We're going to pull our RPMs back right here from 2720 down to 25.
2000, Kansas number 3010. Number 4 Delta Pop, what's
And
your
we're going to pull our fuel flow back from 31.4 down to 15.5. Feel a little slow down here when we do that.
290 now.
There it was. We'll go back up to 15.5. Perfect. That seems to be a perfect setting for this aircraft. We'll get our seat back set up for relaxing, and we're going to cruise. So we'll get back here in about a 44-minute flight time. So we'll get back in about 30 minutes when we're getting close to descent, and we'll talk to you soon. Well, all right. A very good evening to everybody. About 14 minutes from Rogers, we're going to start our descent down at About 10 minutes probably. But now we're cruising 186 knots over the ground with a 19 knot tailwind, which is kind of nice.
Kansas City Center, Cardinal 1578 Hotel, 2,300, climbing 5,000.
Beautiful night, flying from Kansas City back to Rogers, 7,500 feet.
1578 Hotel, Kansas City Center, to the job altimeter is 3007 ident.
3007 ident, 78 Hotel.
Go ahead and pick up our ATIS here.
07 Celsius, dew point 00 Celsius, altimeter 3008.
Airport.
Rogers Executive Airport, Carter Field.
008 is the altimeter
Automating
setting.
weather observation. 2353 Zulu. Wind 350 at 06. Visibility 10. Sky condition clear. Temperature 07 Celsius. Dew point 00 Celsius. Altimeter 3008.
All right, that's the ATIS for Rogers. We're coming from the north-northwest. We'll probably do a left downwind for 02. The tower's still open, so they'll kind of tell us. They'll let us know what they want us to do in particular. But if I had to guess, I would say runway 02, left downwind. About 10 minutes till 6. I think those guys are there till 7 o'clock on Sundays. 1,900 hours exactly. Right now it's 2,300 hours, so, well, no, that's Zulu. 1,900 hours. We're about to be at 1,800 hours, so they'll be there another hour. They'll be there when we get there. Off in the distance, I can kind of see Northwest Arkansas already lit up. We're flying right past the town of Joplin, right back there, and then I got Neosho, Missouri, off my right wing here. Our ETA is 12 minutes. When that gets to, I'd say 10 minutes, we're going to start our descent. Well, we'll probably start it at, we'll start at about 10 minutes and 30 seconds. We're at 7,500 feet. We've got to get down to 2,500 feet. We've got to lose 5,000 feet. At 500-foot descent, that's going to be a 10-minute descent. So planning should put us right at pattern altitude or just above it as we're starting to enter the area, which will be perfect. Still showing a 17 knot tailwind right now, coming from 360. We had about a 34 knot headwind going to Kansas City.
Number 80 Bravo, contact the Razorback approach 126.6.
26.6, 80 Bravo, good night. All right, switch over to Razorback. I'm going to go ahead and put 1937, which will be tower. Good evening, Razorback approach, Bonanza 6980 Bravo. 7.5 descending into Rogers.
Bonanza 6980 Bravo, Razorback approach, Roger, V4 altitude, your discretion, advise when you have the weather, expect left traffic for runway 2.
All right, 80 Bravo does have the weather in Rogers, and we'll expect runway 2 left traffic. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, we're going to set our bug for 2,500 feet. We start a 500-foot descent. Our temperatures are still looking pretty consistent, which is good. Our TIT's up to 15. We'll pull back to about 20, because 20 on the manifold, 2,500 on the RPM, right at about 13 is absolutely perfect. That's the magic settings according to Bonanza. There we go. All right, let's get our descent checklist completed. Using the red light over here. Flaps are fine, power set, mixture set, temperatures still look really good. And don't need our defroster. Our pre-landing checklist is seatbelt, seat harnesses, yes. Got one passenger in the back, she's buckled in. Selector valve, we'll change that one more time most likely when I get the alert. Cowl flaps, we'll leave those open. Mixture will go full rich on a short final, along with full prop on short final. And we're going to obviously put the gear down, set our approach flaps, turn our landing lights on. We got Rogers, Arkansas off in the distance up there. Oh, what a beautiful night it was. Sure was good getting to see my son. I like to head up to Kansas City just about every other week or so to see him. He can't come home because he's part of the basketball program there, on the players, and they're right in the middle of their season. Thank goodness they're actually getting to play some basketball right now, which is nice. All right, we're crossing through 6,300 feet, going down to 25. Go ahead and get our approach, which will be a visual for 02. Put vectors in there. Go ahead and set my minimums, which I know from memory are 1620 for an RNAV. Go ahead and activate it. And that looks pretty good over there. All right. And according to our Bonanza, we're going to switch to heading mode. According to our Bonanza, we should get to our target altitude, 2,500 feet, just before Rogers. All right, we're showing an 8-minute ETA right now. Still about 25 miles out. My ear's popping a little bit here. KIT temperatures look really good at 1465. So far on this flight, we've only used 14.9 gallons. I tell you, using this wide open throttle lean and peak setting, 2,500 RPMs is absolutely stellar. I love that setting, and I'm certainly glad I found out about it. Some super nice people on beachtalk.net, I think is who I got that from. And one gentleman, I forget his name, but he offered to call me and teach me about that over the phone. He spent 20 minutes teaching me about it. That was absolutely fantastic that someone would do that for you. I learned a lot and taught it to a friend of mine. He just got his, I believe he's got a 74 A36. Just converted it to the turbo normal system with, I think Western Airways, I'm not sure, Western Skyways, something like that. And they didn't let him know about that setting, so he was flying 25 squared, 24 squared, those settings, and burning 22 to 24 gallons per hour. And boy, I got him turned on to this, and we taught him all about it and sent him to the Tornado Alley Turbo Normalized website, which teaches it. And he said it's just an absolute blessing, and he's so thankful he found out about it, because, man, the temperatures are much, much lower, and on top of that, the engines are run really, really good, and your fuel flow is right at about 15.5, which is a heck of a savings on fuel. All right, we just crossed 4,900 feet, going to 25. We've got Rogers in sight in the distance. 80 Bravo has Rogers in sight.
November 80 Bravo, Roger, under the left downwind runway 2.
All right, planning left downwind runway 2, 80 Bravo.
November 557 Sierra Alpha, contact Memphis Center 126.1.
126.1, 7 Sierra Alpha, so long.
So long. Bonanza 80 Bravo, contact Rogers Tower. 9.37.
Over tower, have a good night, 80 Bravo.
Thank you, good night.
We'll go ahead and put ground in, get it set up. Don't think we'll need it tonight, but at least it'll be there next time. Good evening, Rogers Tower, Bonanza 6980 Bravo, about 16 miles to the north, planning left downwind 02 with weather.
6980 Bravo, Rogers Tower, evening report the midfield left downwind, runway 2.
Alrighty, we'll report midfield left downwind, runway 2, 80 Bravo, thank you. Alright, we just got our last fuel tank switch, so that's set and done. Got the approach set properly, which is a visual for 02. I'm depicting it over here on my HSI as well. I've got the tower inside off in the distance. Alright, we just passed through 4,000 feet, 1,500 to go. Go ahead and get my seat back up to the final position. Still using the yaw damper, which is absolutely fantastic. I got to touch these propellers until short final, basically. Or excuse me, touch these pedals. I don't think I want to touch the propellers. Alright, we'll shorten our descent because we're making a really good time. Don't want to get down too early, and we'll get that banana extended just a little bit so we don't get too low for the left downwind for 02. Looks perfect. Oh, there we go. Got my left ear to pop too. Boy, I don't know about you all, but this winter I've had all kinds of sinus problems. Sinus problems are not much fun when you're flying. Alright, 1,000 feet to go. Pictures all still look perfect. Alright, got the runway itself inside as well, which is great. Crossing through 3,200 feet for 25. I hope you all enjoy the videos we're putting up. Click and like these videos and subscribe to our channel, and most certainly, please, put your comments down below. We'd love to talk to you about aviation, and any questions whatsoever you have, ask them. In my opinion, we can all learn from each other, so that's one of the main reasons I do these videos. I watch everybody else's as well. Aviation 101, Martin, Polly, all of them. And I've learned so much over the years from those fellas just watching their channels, and then that's why I'm doing this. So please, again, comment, leave your comments below, subscribe, and share the channel with as many people as you can. We have a Twitter account, and we have a Instagram account as well. So, alright, we're in the downwind now. We're going to turn parallel to the runway. We're flying in HS in heading mode here, so autopilot's still got control. Our 200-foot warning down to 2,500. H.O. Bravo, left downwind, midfield.
That's H.O. Bravo, runway 2, clear to land, wind 36 at 8.
All right, clear to land, H.O. Bravo, thank you. All right, we got clear to land. We're going to set our manifold at 18. We're going to go ahead and drop the gear down now that we're 154. Here it comes. 3 seconds and they're down. Landing and taxi lights are on. Approach flaps are going to get set. They're transitioning now. And set. I got approach flaps set. 3 greens for gear. Good to go. Now we're going to turn final. Here we go. Now we're descending as we're turning. Just keeping that ball centered as we can. That's our base turn. I'm going to continue on to final. Last two things we'll need to do, put the mixture in and put the put the prop at full forward position. Our gear is down, our flaps are set. Once we hit minimums, we'll go full flaps. There we go, I got the balls inside up there. 3 white and 1 red, so we're just a hair high, but we'll start intercepting that. Love being able to see the proper runway depicted here. Here's our 500-foot warning. There we go, 2 reds, 2 white, perfect glide slope. All right, final check, gear is down, approach flaps are set. I'm gonna go full flaps in just a second. We're gonna go full mix. Full prop. When we hear the minimums called out, we'll go full.
Minimums.
There it is.
Minimums.
Full flaps. All right. We are set to land. Our speed looks really good. Gears down, flaps are set. Lights are on. Feathered that landing pretty darn good. All right, we're going to get off the runway here before we make changes.
Ambulance 6980 Bravo, you can taxi to parking on this frequency. Have a good night.
All right, I'll stay with you. Thanks for the help, 80 Bravo. Go ahead and pull our mixture back. Not going to clean up the plane though until we exit here. A friend of mine, J.D. Williams, my instructor at Fast Mover Aviation, is one that taught me that. Leave your flaps where they are, clean up once you're off. And we're clear. Flaps are transitioning up. And they're done. Well, again, I hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for flying with me tonight and today. We'll have this video posted here in just probably a day or two. The plane away and go home. Thanks for watching, and I hope y'all have a great week coming up. Almost Christmas time.